Week 5 of MLS action in the books. We're looking ahead to Week 6. Picks and predictions right after the intro. Smash that like button. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got 12 matchups in MLS coming up this week, Week 6. Of course, we have the CCL matchups in the midweek. 2 MLS teams going against each other, New York City and Seattle, and then 2 League MX sides in Pumas and, Cruz Azul. Why did that blank on me there? All right, so we're going to talk about the MLS matchups coming up on Saturday and Sunday. The Sunday odds are not out yet as of time of recording here on Monday, as I record both of my weekly recap and this on the same day. So let's get right into the games. Make sure you smash that like button down below. Hit that subscribe button if you're a soccer fan as well. We're trying to get to 6K. Help us get there. Let's get into it. Orlando and Chicago. From Orlando coming off a rough beatdown by LAFC last week. Chicago, they had a draw, 0-0 against Dallas in Chicago. This time Chicago's got to go on the road. Shaqiri is hurt. I think Chicago's been overperforming a little bit lately, and I expect Orlando to do well in this matchup to try and bounce back after that loss. I don't see them losing 2 in a row at home. The odds come in at -110 for Orlando, plus 295 for Chicago Fire, and the draw at plus 265. My pick, Orlando City to get the victory at home. Next up, Miami against New England Revolution. The Revs not looking good as of late. Miami not looking good at all. Really, really bad. This one, the Revs, to me, they've got much more talent than Miami, and Miami is a complete tire fire at the moment. Of course, they haven't fired Neville yet. They might do it this week before the game actually happens. But as of time of recording, they haven't canned him yet, and to me, that's the only way this team turns anything around, is if Neville is no longer the manager. Odds come in at plus 200 for Miami, draw at plus 255, and New England on the road are favorites at plus 130. I like the plus 130 odds here for New England. Although New England hasn't been playing well, I expect them to be able to beat a very bad Inter Miami side. Next up, New York Red Bulls against the Montreal Impact. Red Bulls at home, -190. The draw at plus 320. The Impact come in at plus 500 odds after the Impact beat Cincinnati on the road last week. The Red Bulls, I see them getting it done at home. -190. I'm going with the favorite. I like the Red Bulls this year. I think they're a strong team, and I think they get it done against Montreal. But I could see the draw in this matchup at some point. All right, Philadelphia, Columbus. Philly comes in at -120 favorites. The draw at plus 265, and the Crew at plus 340. Philadelphia, top of the table in MLS in the Eastern Conference right now, tied with LAFC on 13 points. Surprisingly, I don't see them as being that strong. They're a good team, but I didn't think they were going to play as well as they have. They're going up against a Crew team who has been up and down so far to start the season. The game is in Philly, so Philly's coming off a win last week. I expect them to do the same thing and get the victory this week. All right, next up, El Tráfico. Man, I'm so disappointed that I'm not going to be able to do this game live because I really wanted to, but I'll be down in Florida sitting on the beach with a pina colada, so betting on all these games, having a great time, and just letting her rip while I'm on vacation. Can't wait for that. But LA Galaxy at home, LAFC travel across town to Carson, and the Galaxy have looked good. They got that good victory over Portland last game. Now, LAFC looks like one of the best teams in MLS. This is going to be a very, very fun matchup. The odds come in as basically a pick'em. Plus 155 for the Galaxy, plus 155 for LAFC. The draw comes in at plus 270. I can't separate these two sides. Both teams are playing well right now. LAFC, I think, is a little bit better than the Galaxy, but this game being at home, I expect the Galaxy to play pretty decent, and Chicharito is in a good fit of form right now. So me, I'm going with the draw. Plus 270. I like the odds for the draw between two very even teams. I'm taking plus 270 here all the way to the bank and hoping to cash out on that one. Next up, RSL against TFC. TFC with a victory over New York. Some say they shouldn't have gotten the victory. Maybe the game got changed with that blown penalty call. Brother BKL, I see you, man. Unfortunately, I saw your tweet after I had recorded my weekly recap, but appreciate the tweet, my man. But yeah, sorry, dude. It wasn't a penalty. It was weak. That's my take on it. I'm leaving it there. But RSL, they've been getting results. They just find a way to get results. They're minus 130 at home. The draw at plus 280, and TFC comes in at plus 350. Toronto FC's been playing much, much better every single week. I like TFC in this matchup. I think they can cause some problems for Real Salt Lake, but I don't think it's enough to beat them. I don't see TFC winning it, but I do see them going on the road and getting that well-earned, well-deserved point in the draw. I'm taking the draw, back-to-back draws there, plus 270 on LA Galaxy and the El Tráfico on the draw, and this one, I've got plus 280 between RSL and TFC. The Western Conference and the Eastern Conference splitting the points there. Those are my picks. All right, guys, check out our member options down below. We've got a couple different member options for you guys. First team starter, get your loyalty badges, your custom emojis, and your name in the scroll below me. Only $1.99 a month. When we do a live game, those teams emojis are in there for you guys to chat it up and use those logos. Next up, the designated player level, $4.99 a month. You're getting all that with the first team starter, plus you're getting your name in the description and 20% off of Sons of a Pitch soccer merchandise. Lastly, the All-Star membership level. This is for the sports bettors. You're watching this to see what picks you're going to make this weekend. Get on it. Join up as an All-Star today. $9.99 a month. You're getting all those cool perks, plus you get access to my one video a week with all of my picks every single week in MLS for my over-unders for each matchup, my prop bet picks as in a player to score, and my 3-team parlay for the week. Check it out, guys. It's well worth it. You want to make some money with us? Jump on it, sign up as an all-star, and join the betting team today with Sons of a Pitch Soccer Central. All right, moving down to the next game. Sporting Kansas City against Nashville. SKC at home, they're not playing well right now. SKC does not look good. Nashville, they pulled out a good victory at Columbus last week. Nashville, to me, is one of the better teams in the Western Conference. SKC, not so much. I like the upset here on this one. Some really good odds. Sporting Kansas City comes in at plus 105. The draw at plus 245. And Nashville comes in at plus 265. I'm going Nashville, baby. I am taking Nash Vegas to get the victory at plus 265. Lots of good odds this week, ladies and gentlemen. Pick them wisely, and let's go make some money. Nashville SC gets it done over SKC. 265 odds. Next up, Houston Dynamo, San Jose Earthquakes. The Dynamo coming off that victory against Inter Miami in Miami. My God, Houston's not a good team, but dear Jesus, Inter Miami's horrible. And the team they're playing this week, the San Jose Earthquakes, another horrible team. 2 points for the Quakes this year so far. Both of those points, big-time comebacks, down by 2 goals, and they ended up managing the draw. Dynamo come in at minus 135 at home, the draw at plus 295, and the Quakes plus 340. Houston Dynamo wins their second game in a row. I see the Dynamo getting the victory over San Jose at home. FC Dallas against the Colorado Rapids. Dallas comes in at plus 105, the draw at plus 245, the Rapids at plus 255. Rapids have been up and down since that really, really rough start to the season with CCL losing the Comunicaciones and getting blown out by LAFC. But FC Dallas, they drew against Chicago last week on the road. Dallas is a good team. They have some good pieces. I like Dallas. I'm taking them plus 105 at home over the Rapids, where you never know which Rapids team is going to show up. I'm going with Dallas. All right, the last game on Saturday, Vancouver Whitecaps against the Portland Timbers from BC Place in Vancouver. The Whitecaps come in at plus 150. The draw is plus 235. Timbers at plus 180. Timbers did not look good against the Galaxy last game out in Portland. Vancouver, they didn't look good either. Vancouver's a mess. I don't like that team at all. Portland, I see them getting a result on the road, but I don't think it's enough for them to get the victory over Vancouver. I'm taking the draw, plus 235. So taking 3 draws this week. I like this draw in this matchup as well as RSL Toronto and El Tráfico. All right, moving on to Sunday. Charlotte FC hosting Atlanta United in that budding rivalry in the South. Charlotte, much better at home than they are on the road, but Atlanta, they got the victory on the road this week, a late winner against DC United. I expect them to build on that momentum, and I think Atlanta gets the victory at Charlotte. Again, no odds in this one yet at time of recording, but I like Atlanta on the road to beat Charlotte. I think they stay up on Charlotte. Even though it was a real close game last time out, I think Atlanta gets it done this time on the road. Lastly, Austin FC hosting Minnesota United. Minnesota, you cost me a huge parlay last week against Seattle, guys. Losing at home to Seattle. Austin has been a much different team at home than on the road. I like Austin FC at home against Minnesota. I'm taking Austin. I like that team. I think they're good. I think they're going to fight for a playoff spot. Minnesota, good team as well. This is a toss-up, but I'm going ATX at home because their home form is so good. All right, so that wraps up the picks. Make sure you smash that like button. Hang tight. I'm going to put up my spreadsheet now with all my picks. And let's go get some money this weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get after it. Lots of fun. I'll be sitting on the beach. Message me on Twitter at SOP Soccer. Let's have some fun. All right, guys. Enjoy the rest of the week. Good luck on your bets, and we'll see you guys real soon.